All right, Weather Guy here, and we are back with more Baba's You. Hope you're doing great. We're gonna give Sunken Temple another shot. So since last time, I counted up all the levels I've done so far, and I've done, I think, 67 out of 200 plus. So we are like third-ish of the way there. It's okay. But it really puts into perspective how big this game is, you know? Okay, let's see. So, one of the things that I noticed when I'm looking at this level again, compared to the previous level that was similar, is that over here at the bottom, there's only one crab. Which means, well, because the last time there was two crabs, but with one crab, I think something we can do is get either Baba through there, or maybe Rock through there, to the other side of this crab by pushing like a line of things. And I think that would be the solution. So I'm going to try to do something like that. I think that's the way to go. Oops. I think that's the way to go. Another cool thing going on, which might have already happened by now, by the time this video comes out, is I am working on a ranking video, ranking all the games that I played on this channel this year, pretty much all of them. The only ones I didn't do are like Tears of the Kingdom and probably not up there, and Hollow Knight, because those games I haven't really played a ton of yet. Alright, so how do we move the rock? But yeah, I've been working on that. I'm in the process of editing it now, and it may be out by the time this video is out. We'll see. And Baba Is You is on that list, so if you're curious about where I rank it, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's on the list somewhere. You can check that out. Okay, so first objective. Our goal is to get either ourselves or the rock across this. To do that, the first thing we need to do is get the rock away from this. We can't push it because there's not an angle to push it, so then we must become rock. Like this. Now we're rock. Okay. Now rock is, so now can we just, yeah, now we're Baba again. Okay. Let's see. I think now we can just make a line. So we put the rock at the front of the line, and then we push it across, right? So if we do rock is push, oh, hang on. Yeah, I think this will work. Oops. We do rock is push, and we do, how do we get it off of this section? Can we do this and then push it back like this? Okay, I think this is the way. So we do like this, I think. And then this, and then that. And then we gotta become rock. And that should do it. I cannot describe to you how long it took me to think of that kind of solution. Area complete, nice. I studied the picture of this level a lot. But eventually we got there. And we're totally done with Lake. Crazy. Now I'm thinking that this will, oh, it's got a flower. I'm thinking this will lead to a decrease in difficulty for a little bit. Go through here. Yeah, that ranking video has been super fun to work on. I think I want to do number 10 first, because the extra levels are going to be harder. And notice that it goes 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots, and then it skips all the way up to 6. So there's probably like a 4 dot and a 5 dot one in here too, I would assume. But we're going to do level 10 first, wireless connection. I think this might be one that I skipped before. It sounds familiar. Oh my gosh. This is definitely one I skipped. And I never figured out how to do it. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we have cog as stop, which means you can't pass cog. Oh man. Bog is defeat. I'm guessing this is bog. Flag is flag, Baba is you. Pipe is stop. Okay, so pipe is basically wall. I think a big clue here, by the way, is that it tells you the weight at the bottom. It says press A to wait. So we're gonna need the weight, I'm assuming. And this cog is probably important for some reason too. That's probably, well, what's the, well, this is the robot. Look at him walk. He has a little walk animation. All right. So let's think. Theoretically, I think we can send both of these over there, right? Just gonna experiment a bit. So if we do something like this, we can do something like this. Yes, okay. And then if we do something like, oh, this is tricky because what's really tricky about this, looking at it now, on the right side, if you look in the corner where you have the flag keyword in the top right, notice that there's not a lot of space above it, right? I think this is the issue that I had before, is I don't know how to change the direction of the things after we send them over there. So we can send something to move left to right, right here. Let me just show that real quick. We can do like this. Have this sort of thing happen, right? But then we're in this pickle where how do we send it down after we do that, right? How do you change the direction? That's something I never learned. Here's an idea. Notice we have the rock keyword over there as well. I don't think we need that. I think the objective that we have here is to find a way to push the stuff from the right to the left. I think what we do, now that I'm looking at it, is we pause this over here on the right side, then unpause it, send it back to the left after we push it up. So let's wait on it to go. And then pause like this. Now let's move these words out of the way so we don't accidentally do something. And then I think we use the robot. How do we send the robot up and down? I don't know how. Oh, I have a question. What happens if we change robot to cog? Let's experiment with this a little bit, and then we try doing... Oh, I bet that's it. Watch. I bet if we do this, and then we turn move back on, they both move, right? Aha, okay, we're on to something now. We're on to something. We're gonna experiment a bit. Alright, so let's bring the push back over. Now if we change this to left, what happens with this? Okay, so adjusting the movement of one doesn't change the movement of the other. Okay. We also have the AND keyword, which is very interesting. Why would we need the AND keyword? Is it push and move? Let's see. Change this back to move. So can we do this? Okay. But it only pushes if we actively push it, and we gotta time it too. So like this. Okay. Okay, I think this is a mistake though. The reason why I think this is a mistake is we want to be able to stop one while the other still moves, right? And if they're both cogs, we can't do that. So I'm gonna start over. We're just gonna start this over, it's fine. And take a sip of my drink as well while I think. Okay. So I think what we need to do, like I said earlier, is we gotta push them up, I think. We push all the words up that are on the right side. If we push them all up as high as we can, we're gonna end up with flag in the top row, rock in this row, and then win in this row. And so if we can get both things to move sideways, both the robot and the cogs move sideways, then they can push them across the bog. Bog and bog. Alright. I think the main issue that I'm still having trouble figuring out is how to change the direction from horizontal to vertical after it crosses. So there's some sort of element here that I think I'm missing. And it's not a case where we can become anything either, because Baba is You is a fixed thing that's behind the wall, behind the pipe. So it's just some sort of thing that we gotta figure out with this cog and this robot. And the and keyword, which we gotta figure out exactly what that's for too. Yeah, that's the thing, is I can't figure out how to make things change direction remotely from up to down. I can't figure it out. It just doesn't make sense to me. And I don't understand where the and keyword fits in exactly either. That's another thing. It's definitely important. How do we use it? You know what I mean? So pushing the robot it's gonna let us change its direction. But what we need to do is be able to push it remotely. And the thing is if we could push something remotely like that, then we should be able to... Alright, I'm gonna experiment a little bit. So if we do this like this, what happens? Okay, does it make it go sideways? Yes, okay. Now hang on. Now if we do it like something like this, does it do the same thing but up and down? If you push it by like some third party means. Okay. I just don't see it. Alright, let's do some more experimenting. Hang on. Cog has moved. Does it already have a set direction? Up and down. Okay. Let's do an experiment. Let's push this to the left. Now, we change cog to robot. Does that change its direction now? No, it's still going up and down like it was when it was a cog. Okay. Just reverse. Okay. Huh. How do we change the direction? We can send things across horizontally all day, but how do we make them change to up and down after they're over there? I just don't know. I don't see it. Alright, I've used up enough time on this level. I'm gonna think about it. I need to take a picture of it first. Hang on. right. Okay. Now let's try level 11, but I have a feeling this one's going to be harder. Prison. Prison, prison, prison. Okay. Very limited information here. We have Wall of Stop, very standard stuff. We have Baba is you. We have Kiki, and we have Push. Win is on the outside. Okay. How in the world? We can do Kiki as Push, but that doesn't do anything. We also do Kiki as you, but that doesn't seem helpful either. I don't think we can really change our identities because we only have the one is to work with. This is immediately really hard. What in the world? Okay, let me see this real quick. Okay, so text doesn't go through either. Because I was gonna see if we could set up like something is win against this wall. But we can't because it totally stops text as well. And what's the Kiki for? This one is bizarre. These levels are so hard. Oh. Hey. I do so much better after I can reflect on them for a long period of time, you know what I mean? And just think really, really hard. I get caught up in the narration of it too, you know, trying to talk through my thoughts, which helps sometimes, but sometimes I meander a lot, you know what I mean? Let's think. Okay. I say that, then I immediately have zero ideas. We can change it to Kiki as you, but I don't see how that would ever be useful, you know what I mean? It doesn't really change our situation as far as I can tell. Yeah. Doesn't seem to matter too much. And we have this push as well, which doesn't seem super useful either. Especially when we make it all trapped with the... There we go. Can't push this through the walls or anything. No, of course not. That would be insane. But like... what do we do here? We have so few options. I don't see how we can change something else to wall. I don't see how that would ever work, really. Wait, can we do like this and then... I don't think that's really a thing. I was seeing if there's a way we could systematically move the words down. I'm not seeing how to do it. There might be a way. Because if we could lower all these words down, then eventually we could change ourselves to the wall or something like that, which could be useful. I don't know. I don't really see how we could do that either. Ah, man. This is so tough. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do another picture. These are... I don't know how I'm gonna get through 200 levels, honestly. This is so tough. So tough. Alright. Got it. Map. Please be easy. I mean, it's one of the extra levels. It'll probably be really difficult. Everything's so big. Okay, Baba is melt, which means... Oh! Water is water and hot, so why does this not... Oh, we're floating. But this is floating. Okay. Water is water, so we can't change the identity of water. And it's hot. Baba is melt. Baba is hue and float. So if we change this... Boom. Okay. Flag is win. Skull is defeat. Float. Okay. We can't do like water's Bob or anything like that. I don't think. Just randomly moving things around while I think. Oh man. How do we even get past the skulls once we get over there? If we're not floating, does that mean we can go under? I don't remember. Okay, so right now we can go over here. But there's nothing to really manipulate over here. You know, can we push the text over? Oh no, not if we're... Okay. So we can't push any of this text over there because it messes up the float stuff. This is a bad day for me for gaming. I am struggling. Alright. Alright, I'm still basically... Yeah, I'm right where we're started. Let's slow down. Let's think. Our objective, get across the water. We can do if we need to. How do we get to the flag? Do that. And we don't have any other is's to work with, which means that this string of text here is really difficult to maneuver. You know? Can we do water is you? Is that a thing? No, because I think the water is water. No, I think that might work. If we can find a way to do it. Water and Baba? Is you? Could we do that? Is there a way to do that? I don't see how to get the is you turned around though. That's the thing. I don't know. Baba is melt and float? That might be something. Let's do this. Can we do this? So now what? What does that do for us, actually? You know what I mean? Not sure. Today is gonna be a day where I'm gonna need like 3 hints from y'all. And I know that that's a big ask, but I am... I'm on the struggle bus today. These puzzles are getting so hard, and I'm dumb. I'm not dumb, but I have my off days, and I think today is an off day. And I know that can be very frustrating to watch as a viewer when you have someone and you see that they're trying to solve a puzzle and you know what the solution is. And you're just like, just push it right there, you're so close, and things like that, but it's tough when you're actually doing it. It's easy to have blind spots and stuff. What does this do for us though if we change if we reposition the and float to down here? Does that do anything for us? I don't know. Let's experiment a little bit more. Can we? No. Still have this issue. We can't change anything else to skull. The only thing we'd be able to change to skull is Baba, which doesn't help us. We can't make the skull stop floating. Right? Because this is all connected in the corner. So what do we do? What do we do? How do we progress? It'd be nice if we could just get rid of... Really, the main thing is the floating skulls. That's the main thing stopping us, right? As far as I can tell. So, we can get across and then stop floating. Would that be good? I just don't see how to do that from long range, you know? Restart. It's taking too long to rewind. So, we need to get across here, and then we gotta get rid of the ant float, right? How do we do that? I don't know. I don't think we can maneuver this Baba's used sideways really at all. It just doesn't seem like it's something we can do. So I think this is what we have to work with. This is what we need to manipulate, I think, is the and float part of it. And we gotta do it, I'm not trying to do that. We gotta do it in a way where we can manipulate it after we're across. How is that possible? Right? Or if we can make water float, that might work too, right? Maybe that's it. This doesn't do anything, right? Because it's angled. Yeah. Can we do water is float? I think that might be the solution. Water is float. How do we do water is float? Water and Baba? And again, we have this issue where we can't get across. We can't move this sideways because it just messes up this assignment statement. I don't understand. Alright. Restart. Picture time. This is where we're gonna end it today, and I know that's super depressing. It really is. I'm sorry. I really tried. I need help, y'all. So please. Please, please, please. And also, if my ranking video happens to be out by the time this comes out, be sure to check that out. I think you might like it. It's gonna be edited a bit more than this is. It's gonna have little transitions and stuff in it that I've already picked out for all the different games, so I don't know. I hope it's good. I hope you like it. And I hope y'all have a great week. Hope y'all just are having an awesome time as we approach the holidays. And I hope you're staying safe and warm. And I hope that you're not getting too wound up in the holiday blues. You know, a lot of people get depressed around this time of year for various reasons, mostly the weather, honestly. But also because it's a time of year associated with family the most, and a lot of people have issues with family, or they've had lost loved ones, or whatever it is. So I hope y'all are all holding up okay with whatever's going on in your lives. And yeah, that was a bit of a tangent, I'm sorry. I'll see y'all next time. Take care of yourselves, and peace out.